everyone, it's Linda from Full Moon Studio. Welcome back to the channel. Today I've got an unboxing for you. I've got some goodies and they've been sent to me by the lovely folk over at Beebeecraft. And I have to say to you, honestly, I hadn't heard of Beebeecraft before. I found them via my friend Debbie, who is signed up to their YouTube program, and I am also now signed up to the YouTube program, and I'll tell you a wee bit more about that later. But let me tell you about the website first of all. It's enormous, so if you're going to go and have a look, can I suggest that you find yourself some time where you're not going to be disturbed. You make yourself a cup of tea or coffee or whatever, and then you can have a good old browse. So there's absolute tons and tons of jewellery making, everything you could want, you know, gemstones, seed beads, including, you know, good Japanese beads, all the findings, everything you could possibly want. And then from the scrapbooking and journaling side, there's stamps, there's dies, there's embellishments, you name it, they've got it. I will very quickly just show you, I've got a couple of pages open on my tablet, but you know, I can't begin to show you even half of it. So this is it, Beebeecraft, and I will of course link that down below. So this is, I'm on the jewellery and beads bit. So I mean, this then gets divided down to glass beads, gemstone beads, seed and bugle beads, European beads, I think kind of what I would call panda bracelets. I think that's panda beads. Rhinestones, acrylics, lampwork, Tibetan, shell, wooden nut, just clay, and it just goes on. And okay, there's not sure how many pages of this. 643 pages there. That's just sort of the beads and jewellery finding. And then if we kind of look at the scrapbooking materials, I've got obviously some charms and things at the top here. Then there's printed cotton, mixed cotton, stickers, there's dies, corner protectors, cabochons again, lots of dies, there's stamps, googly eyes, washi tape, a quilling board, metallic cardstock, seriously, and there's a good 73 pages at least to go through there. So a huge amount to look at. Fantastic site, really amazing. So without further ado, let me show you what I've got, and let's have a little rummage in here. So, how'd you come? What have I got? Okay. First of all, I've got some stamps, and these are sort of, you know, looks like stitching for one. Yeah, stitching. And I thought that these would be really great to use on tags and journaling cards. Sorry if it's shiny. You know, when you can't be bothered to get the sewing machine out, or maybe you've got something that you think might be just a bit too thick to go through your sewing machine, well, this is a great solution, isn't it? I'm going to pop those over there because I am actually going to have a quick play with those in a bit. Right, let's see what we've got next. Okay. Okay, I have got wooden tags, and I think it's 100. So let's get them out and have a little play. First of all, we've got some rather cool hemp rope on an extremely nice bobbin that I'm sure will make an appearance in something like a sewing journal on its own. So, you know, 2 for the price of 1. Excellent. And then we've got, let's tip them out. Whoa, 100. Yes, 100 wooden tags. 4 different shapes and sizes, so I'm kind of guessing that there's 25 of each. So let's have a little look and see what these all are. I'll open this up. So we've got these long ones here. Now, I think, wouldn't that make a kind of a beautiful bookmark? It's very smooth, the wood, and it's also very light, so I'm kind of guessing it might be balsa wood. I'm not sure, but that's kind of my my theory. So that's lovely. So it's about an inch wide and about a wee bit more than an inch wide and about 4.5 or so tall. So that's quite a nice shape and size to play with. Then we've got, let's have a look. Oh, we've got banners. Ooh. Okay, let's have a look at that. Super. Isn't that lovely? So again, it's about the same width, but that wee bit shorter. So do you want me to measure it? Let's give it a quick measure. So the first one I was kind of guessing at, yeah, 1.25 inches by 4 3/4, and then this one is 1.25 again, and down to that point there it's 2.5. So that's a great shape as well, isn't it? Next, this one. So that is, I think, a scallop tag, I'd call that. So it's really super. I say it's very well finished. There's no rough bits. It's very smooth all the way around the edge there. And if you did find any rough bits, you could easily sand them. But it's as smooth as anything. They're all really, really smooth. Very, very good finish to them. So this one, a little bit wider, probably about 1.5 inches, I would think. Yep. And from the very top, it's 2 3/4 inches. So that's that one. Sorry, I hope I'm in frame. And finally, a more traditional tag shape. Got that one. So a smaller tag, more traditional. And again, I think it's going to be about 1.25 inches, and it's 2.25. So they're really, really super. And I've got lots of ideas for these. So they will be making an appearance in a later video. So I'll pop those out the way and let me just show you what else I've got. This is the final item, and it's cyanotype impression paper. It's sun printing, solar printing for want of another word. Now, I have seen solar printing paper before, but I've only ever seen it in blue, and I've only ever seen it in A5 size. So I was completely intrigued that this was A4. In fact, I think it might even be a bit bigger than A4. And it's got lots of different colours. So let me just pull it out. Right, so it's in a clear plastic bag, and then, it's in a black bag because, of course, you don't want the light to get to it. So you need to store it, obviously, in the black bag. So we'll take a bit out. We'll kind of slide it. Ooh, that is very tough. Probably very sensible. Okay. But what I want to do is, not get it all out and kind of just keep it away from the light as much as possible. I don't know that electric light does anything, but we'll see. Wow, look at that. Beautiful, rich colour. Absolutely super. That's a Christmas colour, isn't it? It's gorgeous. Actually, I'm going to take one out just because I thought, because it's A4, I actually thought it would make, super journaling pages. I mean, obviously, it can make tags or whatever, but I thought at that size, it would make a journaling page. Now, I think, looks like there's 4 of each colour. Yes. So we've got the red, and then we've got this beautiful green. So again, very Christmassy colours to start us off. I'm going to shove those back down. Right. Then we've got this lovely blue, and I'm just looking at that and I'm thinking, wow, wouldn't that be fabulous in a marine ocean themed journal? Absolutely super. Again, almost just as it is. It's so sweet. I love it. Just looks like water, and there's actually bits of green in it as well. So that's that colour. And then this is a sort of, a mauvey colour. It's pink on the back. Yeah, so that's absolutely lovely. And then we've got, I don't know if this is the last one. No, it's not. Really lovely sort of leafy green, this one. That's super, isn't it? Love that. And then finally, we've got this deep blue again. It's different to the first one. The first one's more of a denim blue, I would suggest. So I'm being a bit careful because I just don't want to risk maybe doing anything to it in the light. So yeah, 2 different colours of blue, 2 different greens, and then the purple and the red. So I'm thoroughly looking forward to having a play with that. So let me tell you a little bit about the YouTube program. To sign up for Beebeecraft's YouTube program, you need to have an active YouTube channel, but you only need 100 subscribers, and I thought that was incredibly generous, because usually for these sort of things you need at least 1,000, if not 500. But you know, to be able to sign up with just 100, I thought that was a great way of giving you know, some help to new YouTubers. Anyhow, I will put the links down below. I'll put the link to the website itself. I will put the link to all the products that I've got, and I will also put the link to the YouTube program. And then the other thing that I have, and I will put down below, is that I've got a discount code for you. So $5 off a $40 spend, and that doesn't run out till 2024. So that's pretty good as well. But what I thought, I'm going to make 2 more videos. When you join the YouTube program, they ask you to do what I'm doing now, an unboxing, show the products, and then they ask you to make 2 craft videos with the products that you've got. So I'm pretty sure that I'm going to be using the tags and the solar paper for that. So I just thought, well, why don't I have just really quick play with these stamps. Now, I'm not sure quite what material they are, and I have found that, you know, some stamps stamp better than others, and it's worth playing with your ink. Let me just take my cloth out of the way because I don't want to get ink on that. So I've got a long thin block, and I've got these, and then I've actually pulled out 5 different inks to play with. I'm actually going to start with the distress. Now, I don't normally stamp with distress ink anyway, so I'm hugely not expecting it to work. But I just thought, well, we'll give it a go. So I'm just going to lie this down, really just almost drop it onto my block. I'm not stretching it out as I go. So pop them out of the way, and I've got a little mat as well. So we'll just have a go with the distress. I'm not holding out much hope for this, because I personally don't do a lot with distressing in the stamp. You know, I do lots with distressing, but not stamping. So let's see. Oh, do you know what? That's really not bad at all, is it? That is not bad. Okay, well, let's just stamp that off. I'm going to use black next, so I'm not worried about cleaning the stamp as such. All right, let me try with memento. Okay, I've got a little memento here. Just see what that looks like. Down we go. Oh, again, really nice clear image. Excellent, really super. So that's the memento. I mean, we could stop there, but I want just to try the VersaFine, because, you know, VersaFine always gives such a good image. So we'll just see whether the VersaFine is really the one for the job. But frankly, I don't think it's going to matter. I mean, I can see straight away that there's much more ink on the stamp. So let's see. That's a super image. So yes, of the 3, it's probably not showing that well on the camera. Of the 3, I definitely think that the VersaFine is the best, but frankly, I think it's probably going to work really well with whatever ink you've got. But if you find that your stamp doesn't, you know, print nicely for you, then change inks, change paper, play around, and you'll get a really good image. So I'm thrilled with those. I really am, because I thought, well, you know, they'll be so useful to have when I don't want to just drag the sewing machine out to go around a tag or something. So that's basically that. I don't think I've got anything else to tell you. As I say, there'll be quite a lot of info down in the description box, so do go and have a look at that. And then I will see you in the next video. And thank you all very much for watching. Bye-bye.